Hi, I'm Joe Lemieux, the creator of the Helping Hand Show. To watch more Helping Hand shows, go to our website, helpinghandshows.com. That's Helping Hand Shows, SHOWS.com. We also can be heard on hamiltonradio.net. Also, I'm proud to announce that the new Helping Hand book is now available for sale on the website. It's a wonderful book to read. This Helping Hand show, it's called The Birthday Cake.
Good evening. I'm Ryan, and I'll be your narrator tonight because our friend John Thielon is probably out offering someone a helping hand. This story is about a woman who felt like a failure on her 40th birthday. Why did she feel this way? Well, life isn't fair. If you were to write down all the missed opportunities, mistakes, and disappointments you had in your life so far, you'd probably feel the same way. In fact, I think we all now and then feel this way. And everything we do, from school to our jobs, we're tested in school. We get report cards, and at work, we get performance reviews. Personally, I was never happy with any of my grades or work reviews. It's like we're always under pressure, starting from childhood and continuing throughout our lives to be successful and accomplish things. And a woman named Gloria Burns, well, she felt the same way. Before I get into this story, though, did I mention that Joel Emile, the creator of every Helping Hand show, has published a new book called Helping Hand, which can be purchased now on helpinghandshows.com. It's a wonderful book to read, and it makes a great gift. On with our story. Gloria graduated from a university and works at a big company. She's married to Frank Burns, and they have two children. All their family members view her as a successful, loving, caring wife and mother. Until this past Saturday when she turned 40, and her husband Frank threw her a birthday party. When Gloria blew out the candles, that's when life happened. She broke down crying and ran into her bedroom. Her husband Frank followed her, and they began talking.
Gloria, what's wrong? Did you get burnt by one of the candles? Should I get you ice? Why are you crying?
Frank, seeing all those birthday candles just was so overwhelming for me. I'm 40 years old. My life has passed me by so fast, and I have accomplished nothing. I feel like such a failure.
Gloria, what are you talking about? You have done so much. You just got a job promotion, and we are raising two wonderful children together. You're my wife, a mom, and honestly, the boss of this house. You do so much.
Frank, let me ask you a question. Did you ever wake up and ask yourself if this is it? I love you and the kids, but is this it? Where did all my dreams go? I found my diary book while I was cleaning up my closet a few months ago, and I wanted to see the world and make a difference in it. I dreamt of doing something that people would remember and talk about. When I die, what did I actually accomplish in my life? What are people going to say, and how are my children going to remember me by?
Wow, Gloria, you can't go down this road. We all had dreams and wishes of great accomplishments. Everyone in our living room wanted to discover a new drug to cure the sick or travel around the world. But life didn't give any of us that opportunity. We all just grow up, set realistic goals for ourselves, and live our everyday lives. So, yes, this is it. And our lives are good.
Usually, most people are unhappy with how their lives have turned out. It's human nature to want to accomplish more. But the reality is, most people aren't born into a wealthy family where they have the resources and money to travel around the world and discover new places. And we're all not Albert Einstein or Elon Musk. If you ask someone if they're happy with their job, they'll probably say no. Most people work for a paycheck. It's all about supporting our family, which keeps us going day after day. Family is people who support and love you, and the ones you can be open with and trust. People don't only consider family as blood relatives. Your family could include grandparents, aunts, uncles, godparents, brothers, sisters, and cousins. But if there's no biological relationship, you can be part of a family of classmates, friends, coworkers, social groups, and organizations. That said, a true family is nothing more than a group of individuals who love and trust each other unconditionally. Gloria is then visited by her brother Mark. Hey, Gloria, what's happening? Your two kids are sitting on the couch with your best friend, Laura, and they're confused and worried about why you ran off crying. Hey, Frank, is she okay?
Mark, she's good. Turning 40 isn't easy. Remember your 40th birthday? No one even knew where you were. You just drove to Vegas without telling anyone.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. What does that have to do with anything? That's how I wanted to celebrate my birthday. I never got married. I had kids to take care of. That's why I could and did what I did. Something like that.
Listen, you're right. You have no responsibility. You can do anything you want and go anywhere. And that's the lifestyle you chose. But your sister and I have family responsibilities. We chose the lifestyle of a couple raising children. It sometimes, becomes overwhelming. Gloria is just right now dealing with the stress.
Listen, Frank, you got no idea about my life, okay? Do you really think I chose to live alone? I deal with stress every single day. I wasn't fortunate enough to have met my soulmate. It's not like they give him out on Hamilton radio for being the 50th caller. I got nobody to share my life with. I wanted a wife and kids, but, we don't always get what we want. I'm okay with that, but it's not easy living life alone. Ever since mom and dad passed on, all I have are you guys. I'd be alone if it wasn't for you, Gloria, my niece, my nephew. I mean, could you imagine dealing with that kind of stress every day? Sis, come on out of your bedroom. Stop being a baby. Everybody's worried.
Mark, I'm okay. Frank is right. We chose this life, and we're lucky we met. We're raising two wonderful, loving children. And to be honest with you, marriage is stressful. And the reality that comes with parenting is always overwhelming. But it is a journey that's filled with priceless rewards and moments. A few months ago, while reading my diary book filled with fantasies that just haven't happened yet for me, and I realized that now, I started feeling like a failure. I saw my life just passing me by, and I couldn't recognize any of my accomplishments as success, like being a working mom and supporting my family and so on. But now, after my big cry, I realized that took a real commitment. It was a dedication, a sacrifice, and I love to do that. And Mark, I know one day you'll find someone to love. As long as you don't give up on your life, good things will happen to you. Just look at your best friend. Just look at my best friend Laura. She just became a nurse at 46 years old. I mean, that's amazing. When her marriage ended in divorce, she returned back to school and became a nurse to financially support herself and her children. Right, Frank?
That's true, Mark. When you have children, they become your world. No matter what dreams you have or what school diary book, what your school diary book says, your children come first. This is what gets us all through everyday jobs we may not like. And most of us are forced to put aside our wishful dreams of travel and desires, at least for now.
There's an old saying that goes, life is like a roller coaster. It has huge ups and downs. So hang on tight so you don't fall out. Life is stressful, and everyone has ways of dealing with it. Mark going to Vegas and hiding from everyone, and Gloria running to her bedroom and crying, or how these two dealt with the stress of a birthday. Everybody has stress in their lives, let's face it. It's basically something we all experience from time to time. It could affect our day to day life and even our physical and mental health. It can come from any event or thought that makes you feel frustrated, angry, or nervous. Gloria's best friend, Laura, went through a divorce. Believe me, that is a stressful situation. To legally dissolve your marriage with a person that you were or still are in love with is emotionally devastating. But as parents like Laura, we eventually get stronger and survive to protect, feed, shelter, and parent our children. Laura goes to Gloria to check on how.
Gloria, are you coming back to join us? We are all still waiting for you to cut your birthday cake.
Laura, I'm just freshening up a little bit. I'm okay, I promise. I just experienced a turning 40 birthday reality moment. We aren't getting any younger.
Girl, I know that. You had to see me cry at my 40th birthday party, and my tears blew out the candles. We all know it's harder to get older. Where is life gone? I thought I would have been famous actress by now, but it only would have happened if I got the lead in our high school play, of course.
Lead role, Laura. You didn't even try out for the school play. You're crazy. But you know something? I respect you. You're a real inspiration to all of us. I mean, look at you. You're going back to school and becoming a nurse. We were all worried about your we were all worried about you during your divorce, but who would have known that you were such a superwoman?
Yeah, I guess if Superwoman cried every night, then I'm her. I didn't know how I was going to survive after the divorce. All I knew was that I needed to make more money to move on in my life. Working at minimum wage wouldn't buy the groceries or pay the rent. So even though I was in my 40s, I went back to school and took night classes. It took me longer to get my degree, but I did it. You should, you see, it's never too late to change your situation.
Well, I'm proud of you, girl. You don't think I'm silly for reacting to my birthday the way that I did. Just seeing all those birthday candles just made me question my life.
No, we all question our lives. No one's life is perfect. Everyone used to say I have the best marriage because my ex husband and I never fought like other married couples do. Well, they were wrong. Maybe we never fought because we just didn't care enough for each other. I'm happy to say I'm over the blame game on why my marriage failed. And I actually loved married life and having someone by my side. So you see how lucky you are. Your husband Frank is truly your knight in shining armor.
Hey, I just heard someone say my name, Laura. You two need to stop talking and come out here. Everyone is waiting for some birthday cake, and Mark has already eaten all the butterscotch flowers off of it. Laura, Gloria, hurry, come on out.
Laura, before we go, I just want you to know that I love you. And you're my family. You're my sister from another mother. I know it was devastating getting your divorced and having to rebuild your life and, going through all those horrible things with you and your kids, but you did it. And you're a superwoman. So for that, I'm offering you my helping hand. I don't need to travel around the world or do something unimaginable thing that people will remember me for because all I need is to value my friends and my family because they are real. And when my superwoman girlfriend ever cries again, I will wipe your tears away.
The end. To watch more Helping Hand shows, go to our website, helpinghandshows.com, and listen to our show on hamiltonradio.net. Also, the new Helping Handbook is now available for purchase on the website. Makes a great gift, folks. Helping Hand was conceived by Joel Emile, who's also the writer of this episode. Here are all the actors and characters they played. Yours truly was the narrator. Joel Emile played Frank Burns. I myself played Mark Romano. Jen Service played Gloria Burns. Audrey Larson played Laura Chapman. Gino DiPiero was the recording engineer. Keep the faith and don't give up. Your opportunity is closer than you think. Have a great night, everyone.
And keep talking till he's back. If you saw the chat.
Thank you for watching the show, Helping Hand.
Don't forget to tune in to hamiltonradio.net.
For great listening music.
Booyah.